What's up, everybody? This is another episode of Graham Junction. I am your host, Graham Rogers, and with me, as always, is my band leader, Mr. Gerard Bauer. And we welcome everyone who's tuning in. Maybe you're on the East Coast and it's kind of late at night and you can't sleep, so you're looking for a little red-headed stepchild just kind of sing you to sleep, you know? I hope my voice can do that. And I also hope my voice can maybe get you like amped up at the same time, right? Kind of that, you know, CBD style voice, you know, where you feel relaxed, but also you feel like you could go like run a marathon and not be sore the next day. That's the kind of vibes I want to set for this episode. CBD vibes.
Anti-inflammatory.
Like a turmeric shot right to the domicile.
In your fucking joints now.
You know, like some MCT oil. And avocados. And fish tacos.
Glucosamine.
Beautiful.
Joint health is very important, everybody.
It's important to take that glucosamine, chondroitin, all sorts of good little supplements out there to get you through your day without, you know, because gravity doesn't care about you, Gerard.
Nope.
Gravity is one of those, like, gravity's like that girl that you just kind of keep, you know, trying to date, you know, and the whole time she's just like, nah, I don't want no part of you, but she's wearing you down. That's what gravity is. Gravity can be a guy also, you know, that kind of hard to get guy, that guy who's like putting other things before you, you know, but gravity doesn't care, dude. And that's why we have things like, you know, turmeric and CBD and like other things like that to kind of get you where you're going without like your foot hurting too much.
You don't want foot problems.
No.
When you're running for your life.
Dude, I had some like foot acne the other week, dude. You ever gotten a pimple on your foot before?
Ouch.
Dude, and so I was like, what's causing this like foot herpes, you know? It was like right underneath the crevice of my big toe, and like, you know, that like your padded, the little padded part of your foot, that little kind of callousy padded part. It was like in the crevice right there. It was a little it was like a little under toe fungus. And I was like, what's causing this? And this girl who I'm seeing was like, dude, it's because so I sometimes wear the same socks like a week, you know? I could wear a week's worth of socks.
In 1 week or in a day?
And like a week, dude. Sometimes I'll work out in a pair of socks, and then other times, you know, what I'll do is I'll kind of just let them out, hang them out to dry. But that doesn't really get rid of all that weird foot fungus, that foot bacteria.
No, man.
So
freshen up.
I gotta freshen up, you know? That's what I'm gonna try to implement to my life, is like bring in the fresh.
Bring in the fresh.
Brian Franklin's asking white or black socks. And I'm gonna say, dude, I got a little bit of both. I have white and black socks. And I have some socks that are, you know, that have other fun designs. I have a pair of socks that have like little puppies, you know, playing with like toys and shooting stars. It doesn't really matter what color the socks are. What matters is if your socks are clean.
Yeah.
You know, and that can prevent that kind of foot fungus. And dude, you know what's crazy? Is this like, it's good to be grateful for your health. Because, dude, like one part of your body goes. Like say you stub like your pinky finger. You know, say you're like trying to like open a door. And you're just aggressively trying to open a door, Gerard.
Yeah.
And you stub that pinky finger. Peyton Else is saying, get those darn tough socks. I like how now we have people that are chiming in and trying to help me with my foot fungus problem. My mom wants to join, but, you know, Mom, that can't happen right now. But I do love you, Mother.
This is rated R.
This is rated R content, and, you know, but you mean everything to me, Mama, you know? Mamas are the best. Dude, earlier today, I was doing a little meditating. And then you texted me. I was like, dude, I can't because I'm meditating. All right. Hey, so we got to let my mom join in. People are wanting my mom to join in real fast. All right. So, Mom, here we go. All right.
I don't know if we'll be able to hear her.
Let's see what's going on. So we're waiting for my mom, Mrs. Carol Hart, to join in. I don't know how the service or Wi-Fi is in Africa. She's in Africa right now. Being a wild woman. She's in Africa in Cape Town. So maybe we'll get to kind of see what's going on with Carol. And what's going to end up happening is because my mom is such an amazing woman, she'll end up taking the show from me, and it's going to be even better. And then Gerard and my mom are going to have an awesome show. I'm going to be, getting you guys like drinks and stuff, like Perrier waters. So.
Me and Grandmom's show. The Grams Mom's show.
Oh damn, dude! My mom just declined. That's your chance. That's your shot, Mom. That's your shot, Mom. I tried to let you join, but I think she's probably under some probably exotic tree right now. Mom's saying I'm not sure how to join. Well, Mom, you know what? Next time you want to join in with the big dogs, you gotta be ready. Right?
Satellite feed. Get that ready.
Satellite feed. But next time, I would love for you, if you can't join in right now, next time we would love to have a segment where the mom, maybe a mom advice segment where we can ask moms important advice. Stuff like, what's the difference between sauteing vegetables and, roasting vegetables? Do you know the difference?
I'm afraid to say, because I could be wrong.
Yeah. We don't know.
I would have to ask my mom.
That's why we have Mom there, to answer those tough questions. Sorry, I was meditating earlier. Dude, that's the best way to avoid any, dude, you could be in any situation. Hey, dude, I need you to drive you to the airport. Let me call you back. I'm meditating.
Yeah, I can't. I'm meditating. Sorry, I was meditating. You missed the call. You ignore it. Sorry. I was meditating.
Dude, so I love you too, Mom. I love you too. Dude, so I learned meditation, transcendental meditation from a Jewish guy named Scott, And when I went in there, I was thinking I was going to learn from a guru, someone of kind of Eastern descent.
Yeah.
And dude, Scott just taught me how to meditate. He was good. But dude, I try to implement meditating into my life, and it's good to just turn the phone off. Dude, I always say that my favorite function of the iPhone is the airplane. I love airplane mode, and that's a great feature. Sometimes you're meditating and you don't want to turn your phone off, because when you turn your phone off, and then it takes a while to turn back on, unless you got that fast phone. I wonder if someone's ever been in labor, dude. And the woman, a soon-to-be mom's in labor calling her husband, let me call you back, I'm meditating.
Checks out for me.
Or dude, someone is being robbed. They called 911. The operator's like, dog, sorry, I got meditating right now. I'll get back to you very shortly. It's been a good week, dude. You know what I was thinking about earlier, dude? It's just we're in this microdosing culture. Everyone's just microdosing something or another. Microdose. Everyone's just microdosing water and freaking oxygen and freaking anything you can microdose. People are dude. Someone microdosed a Lunchable the other day. They just freaking ate half a Lunchable and went on with their day. That's crazy.
How can you even eat half a Lunchable? How do you not finish the Lunchable?
Because you're just eating a little nibble of it. You're just microdosing Lunchables. I just think it's interesting how right now in this current climate, back in the day, dude, microdosing, dude, if you even brought up microdosing, you get, slapped in the face by some guy named freaking John. Right? But now microdosing is all cool.
It's all the rage.
But you're not raging, dude. It's weird because they're like, oh yeah, microdosing, dude, you can't even feel the effects. Then why are you fucking doing it? I don't know. Like, I think that's saying something about our society and how sensitive we are these days. It's like now we're so sensitive we can't even take drugs and now we got to be sensitive to the drugs.
Yeah, just a little bit. Don't do too much.
Just a little, yeah, we can't overdo it. Drugs have feelings too. Drugs are people too. Right?
Yeah.
Cerebral buzz. My friend Brian, he says the cerebral buzz ain't got nothing on the perfect buzz. And that's a reference, Gerard, to, so back in the day, we had this friend named Eric Davis. Eric Davis, dude. Eric was always looking for that perfect buzz.
Oh, he's chasing it, man.
Dude, that's like, he's a classic alcoholic, you know what I'm saying? But he's not. But dude, you know how you chase the dragon, dude? He was just more like, he was too kind of like, he always had like a broken leg or something, so he couldn't really chase it. He was just kind of always hobbling towards that dragon, but it was, dude, so the way he would describe the perfect buzz, he'd be like, all right, so I was at this party last weekend. I started off with like 2 tacos. Okay, got a little bass in my stomach. Then after that, I walked around my block 1 time. From there, I smoked half a cigarette. And then I opened a freaking beer can. Okay, then I smelled the fumes. That got me kind of got me buzzed, just smelling the fumes. And then from there, I went to the restroom. And then I drank the beer and then I had a cigarette. It was the perfect buzz. And it's just we're always looking for that perfect buzz, Jackie Brown wants to know what she just walked into. Jackie, we're just discussing the perfect buzz, and I would love to hear from everyone out there who is listening. What is your perfect buzz? In my opinion, my perfect buzz, dude, is, I like getting that treadmill high, I like putting on some emotional music, maybe with some strong female vocals or some Dave Matthews Band, and getting that kind of having Dave Matthews, serenade me while I'm thinking about throwing a frisbee somewhere. Brian Franklin says 56 equals a perfect buzz. I say 56 equals, some kind of melanoma, something's going on. Probably it's gonna maybe in the moment of the perfect buzz, but. All right, so Jackie's saying her perfect buzz is not eating all day and then stress drinking 2 Tito sodas. I like the honesty, and that right there is a great buzz. Brian Franklin saying maybe half a craft beer. That's a perfect buzz for him. Those are all great buzzes. Sometimes a buzz can just be like a feeling. You copping a feeling for a girl or a boy. You get that warm sensation in your stomach, Maybe a perfect buzz could be waking up with a little bit of a kind of a nice little chubby boner.
That's always nice.
But the thing about, with me, since I'm a alcoholic, dude, that perfect buzz is just never enough. That's why I commend people that can just have a cig and a beer or a 2 Tito's and call it a fucking day. Dude, 2 Tito's sends me off to the races, dude. Mm-hmm. 2 Tito's, then I'm just freaking betting on horses.
End up at the horse track every time. How is that?
Sad, because you go there because you're chasing the buzz, dude, and you bet on some horse named Wallpaper, and you're like, dude, and Wallpaper is the least likely horse to win, but you're catching that 2 Tito's, maybe half a craft beer buzz, smoking 56, and you're like, dude, this horse named Wallpaper is gonna win for me. So you put all your $800 check in there, because you believe in Wallpaper, and then pow, the gun goes off, the buzz is intensing, all through the races, Wallpaper's doing great. Wallpaper's in the lead. You're cheering. You're spilling. You're salivating at the mouth. Wallpaper, 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 wallpaper. Dude, Wallpaper is on drugs also. Wallpaper blows out his knees because he was on... Dude, Wallpaper wasn't taking his vitamins. Wallpaper, smoked a cigar before the race. He's out of breath, dude. He blew out a tendon in his left foot. And then you go, oh no, what happened? And then you go home, a loser, wondering what's going on. Jackie Brown says after Wallpaper, after the horse loses because the horse has been cheating, that the horse gets made into glue. But I think that if a horse gets caught cheating, then the person who's riding the horse gets turned into glue also. Right?
It's only fair.
Like the jockey glue, dude, like that's some adhesive. Jockey glue is like, dude, that's the best stuff right there. You need to seal up a wound, get that jockey glue. Right? I just think there needs to be more consequences for cheating out there. Say you get busted, injecting freaking steroids, dude. You get sent off to the incinerator, dude. You're fertilizer for some, house mother's garden, dude. It seems a little harsh, but dude, we gotta hold each other as humans accountable.
Yeah, you have to have standards. You have to live in a society with rules.
With rules and severe. Throwing someone in jail is, that's kind of a boring, jail to some people is a reprieve.
Yeah.
You go to jail, you get 3 square meals a day. You get to meet some friends. You probably get to learn a second language.
Mm-hmm.
But, say you get caught doing something wrong and, the consequences could be, you get turned into fertilizer.
Boom.
Boom. I don't think people would be jaywalking no more. If I knew that the consequences for, speeding I could be made into asphalt.
Yeah.
Human asphalt, also a great binding agent.
Also a great band name.
Human Asphalt. Dude, my favorite band name is Self Will Run Riot. Try saying that 4 times fast.
Self will win riot.
Run riot. Self run will riot. Oh, I want to open up a whole bag of emotions on you guys. So me and my friend Brian, dude, we went to go see Mozart's Requiem at the Alex Theater in Glendale, California. Okay? Beautiful piece of music written by a beautiful man that also had a lot of STDs. That's beautiful, And so this is probably like I think it's one of the most beautiful pieces of art ever conceived. It's amazing, and it was played by the Los Angeles Chamber Orchestra, okay? And it was just like a super moving piece, dude. Like, this is twice over the last week I have been with fully grown men who've just cried right next to me. My friend Brian was just letting it all out, because he was getting moved by that Zart, that little baby Mozart. And it was just amazing to watch something like that. And then you walk out of the theater and you're moved by one of the most iconic and just incredibly impassioned and genius. It makes what I think of, it makes me feel like Mozart is placed on earth to be the deliverer of this. Like God was like, I'm gonna send down this little archangel Zart. He's gonna make the best music ever. But dude, after we got out of Mozart's Requiem, you're in this little time warp. You're in your own space, and you're totally wrapped up in this music. And you step out, and you're in Glendale. Then you're in Glendale. Marino, yeah, Brian just logged in. So after we go see Mozart, dude, and get moved, we walk out of the theater, and Brian's just like, Brian's just like trying to just express to all these people how awesome this show was. People that didn't even see the show. Brian single-handedly made 2 old people jaywalk across the street. They were nervous, you know. He had those Zart eyes, those Mozart eyes.
Yeah, he was hopped up on fucking Mozart.
He was hopped up on Mozart, you know.
People crossing the street because they're afraid of him?
Yeah, because he was so impassioned by Mozart, you know. This man grabbed his wife's the small of her back and ushered her across the street after Brian was just like, dude, you'll never see another piece of art like that. And they're like, dude, we were just at dinner at Sushi Stop. They weren't even at the show, dude, but Brian just had to get that out there. But dude, you walk out of the Alex Theater and then you're in Glendale, California, aka California's armpit, you know? And then right outside the Alex Theater is this nightclub called Giggles. And dude, the clientele at Giggles, dude, this is what I say. It looked like these women had been through God's trash compactor. You know? You know how when you put something in like a nice rectangular bin, they kind of take that shape. Dude, these women look like rectangles. And dude, these women were ready. These women were ready to dance. We're going to Giggles tonight. Hell yeah, ladies, let's go. We're ready.
Let's go to Giggles tonight.
Monday, Giggles on a Tuesday, Giggles on a Wednesday, take a rest day on Thursday, back at Giggles on Friday. And that right there was just playing through Giggles speakers the entire night, that song right there. So you don't even got to pay that $10 cover fee to get into that club, dude. You just heard it. You just got the whole Giggles experience right there.
Giggles.
This is why Mozart has me inspired, because Mozart, dude, didn't have nootropics. Mozart didn't have Joe Rogan around to give him alpha brain and shroom tech. Dude, Mozart wrote Requiem while he was high on mercury, dude. Dude, he was eating mercury on like a Wednesday.
Just murking.
Dude, he was murking. He was taking mercury. Dude, he had like 4 different types of syphilis. And all that, he still made the best piece of arts ever, you know? He was running, dude, Mozart was always running a fever. Brian, who I went with, made a very good point. Brian just said if chlamydia doesn't kill Mozart, Giggles would have. There's no truer words would have been said, dude. Mozart, you know, would have written Requiem, and then he would have saw Giggles, and that, dude, the mercury, the fever, the freaking, you know, HIV he probably had, that is nothing compared to the women at Giggles that would have killed him, dude. All right. Well, that, everyone, is another episode of My Tight Hamstrings. I had a really fun time tonight. Hope you guys like this new background. It's LA, you know. This is not really LA behind me. It is LA, but like it's TV. It's movie magic, baby. We're in Hollywood, El Segundo, dude, at an undisclosed location that, you know, if you look at my Instagram, you can totally see, right? But anyway, I had a great time tonight, and I hope you subscribe and rate the podcast and share it to all your friends that may be feeling down, that may have gotten dumped, or maybe, you know, caught some herpes or something like that. So anyway, I am Graham Rogers as always, and with me is my very, very favorite person and our band leader, Gerard Bauer, and we will catch you next time. Thank you, and good night.